Hey there, Amelia here. So today's video is what to do when you fall off your horse. And I think this is something that's really hard. If you've ridden horses for any length of time, at one point or another, you're going to fall off. The unfortunate part is that when you do come off, it's not good for you, it's not good for your horse. So let me know in the comments if you're watching this video because you recently came off your horse, and I'm really sorry if you did come off your horse. I'm making this video because I did recently fall off and I hit my head, and it sucks. You know, when you come off your horse, it kind of takes a hit to your confidence, and hopefully you didn't get hurt too badly, but you know, when you come off, it sucks, and it takes a while to build up and get back to the place that you were with that horse, but it is possible. And I wanted to break things down for you and give you some steps that you should follow for how to build up your confidence, how to build up your horse's confidence again after a fall in this video. So be sure to check out the links below. Also, if you like this channel, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I post mainly dressage videos on here, but today's video is for any discipline. And check out the link below. I have a free link to sign up for a mini course on confidence, which would be a good thing for you to do if you just came off your horse. So let me know what happened, and hopefully this video will give you a few good tips to help you out. Okay, so the first thing to do is to assess. So like when you first come off and you hit the ground, you kind of want to just take a moment to assess, check yourself out, see how you're feeling, and then decide whether or not you're able to get back on your horse. It is best if you can get back on right away. So like if you didn't get hurt too badly and you feel okay, then catch your horse again. I usually like spend a little time doing some groundwork, maybe put the horse on the lunge line for a minute, and then try to get back on. Because what happens is that if you don't get back on your horse right away, like the pressure and the fear of it just builds up more and more and more, and it gets harder and harder. So if you can get on your horse right away again, if you're not up for it and you've hurt yourself, then maybe see if someone else there could get on your horse. And if you have hurt yourself, I'm really sorry. It really sucks. We've all been there. We've all gotten hurt. And give yourself the time to heal. I think that's really important that you take that time, let your body heal and fully recover before trying to ride again. While you're recovering, see who you can get to still train your horse and exercise your horse, because that is really important. So once you've assessed the situation, the next thing to do is to analyze the trigger. It's always really important to know that there's a reason that your horse bucked you off or that you fell off. It never just happens randomly. Like I hear people say like, oh, I was going along and like everything was totally fine, and then for no reason my horse just blew up and bucked me off. So there's always some reason that it happened to you. It could be that, you know, it was really cold that day and your horse was feeling fresh, or it could be that something spooked your horse, or it could be that your horse was just asleep and like pretending to be lazy, and suddenly they woke up because you like kicked them and they suddenly bucked you off. Or it could be that maybe you're just learning to ride and you lost your balance and it was totally kind of a rider error issue. In my case, the reason that I got dumped last week and hit my head was because of rehab. And I think that rehab is really a dangerous time with horses, because anytime a horse is off for an injury and you lock them in a stall and you don't allow them to do what horses do, which is run and buck and play, and they have all that pent up energy in there, then that's a really dangerous time, because at some point the horse needs to let all that out. And oftentimes that results in you getting dumped or you getting hurt. So if you're rehabbing a horse, please put your safety first. And it's just not worth it. It's not worth you getting hurt over trying to save your horse. So once you've analyzed and identified the trigger, the third thing you want to do is you want to come up with a plan. And after you come off of your horse, the next couple of weeks or month is really critical. I would recommend getting some help. I think that that is really important. Have your trainer help you out. If there's someone else that can, ride your horse a little bit just to help kind of get your horse going while you get your confidence back. I think that that is really, really helpful. Another really good idea is groundwork and lunging. And I'm a huge fan of that because again, you don't want to have a repeat of the falling off incident. So you want to kind of push the boundaries on the ground, make sure that you can really liven your horse up and that they can canter around on the ground. Make sure that you can get your horse to bend and yield and disengage their hindquarters, because when you can bend your horse and when you can turn your horse, then you're able to control your horse so that if they panic or spook or whatever, that you have some kind of a control mechanism. And another really important part of your plan is staying consistent. So horses are creatures of habit, and the more consistently that you're able to exercise them and get them out and work with them, the better. So once you've analyzed the situation, you have a plan, then it's important to kind of move on. You don't want to keep playing that moment over and over again in your head. You want to kind of think about what happened right before you got dumped and then have a plan of what you're going to do differently. So like you're going to sit back, you're going to keep your hands down, you're going to bend your horse. You're not going to let it get to that place. But what you don't want to do is keep playing that moment over and over again. And then one thing that we always did as kids is if you fell off, you had to make everyone at the barn a pan of brownies. So go make yourself some brownies and let me know in the comments if this was helpful. And I hope that you don't fall off again. Oh, and one very important thing. This is my helmet, which I fell off in. It's a trauma void helmet. These helmets are like seriously the best helmets. They have special technology. It's called MIPS. MIPS, I forget what it stands for, but really good technology to help prevent concussions. I'm very grateful to have had this helmet on when I came off, and I'm going to be throwing this helmet away and getting a new one, because whenever you come off, it does damage the helmet and you're supposed to get a new one. So I hope this video is helpful, and let me know in the comments. I hope that you get your confidence back, your horse gets your confidence back, and it happens, but we want to prevent it from happening in the future. So thanks so much for watching.